Last year, Ring announced a drone cam that flies around your house and makes sure that nothing in your boring life goes unrecorded. Here's everything we want and don't want from Ring's Always Home Cam. A lot of people are excited about this new drone camera, apparently, and I guess I can see the appeal if you're wanting to turn your house into, I don't know, like a villain's lair or something. Personally, though, I'm a little hesitant to put an autonomous flying drone camera into my own home. To win me over, the Always Home Cam really needs to be responsive, mobile, smart, and secure. But before I get into how it can do that, we really need to address the elephant in the room. Ring's got a ton of baggage. Some of the user data has been exposed in the past few years, its Neighbors app encourages unhealthy surveillance among communities, its partnerships with police forces raise huge red flags for civil liberties experts, and adding a drone camera that will literally patrol your home isn't helping these problems. So what does the Always Home Cam need to do to overcome Ring's own spotty reputation? Let's find out. Number 1, the ability to investigate. When something goes bump in the night, what's the first thing you do? Well, after you grab the baseball bat, you go see what it was. The biggest appeal of an autonomous camera to me is that ability to go check when something unusual happens, whether that's the sound of glass breaking or if Ring's security system registers a door or a window opening. Now, Ring has already confirmed that there will be some level of responsiveness tying in with Ring's alarm system, but for the camera to reach its full potential, I want to see it respond to a wide variety of customizable inputs and respond in personalized ways, like checking parts of the house that you've okayed ahead of time. That would probably mean working with Alexa Guard to listen for human footsteps if you're on vacation or something, but it could also look like investigating if your Ring video doorbell picks up unusual activity, like somebody approaching the door but not leaving after a few minutes. Number 2, multi-floor mobility. If you've ever used a robot vacuum, then you probably know that stairs are kind of its Achilles heel. Well, good news for all you stair fans out there. Ring has just taken that Achilles heel and slapped it right on the Ring Always Home Cam. That's right, this thing cannot go up or downstairs, despite the fact that it flies. I really wanted the drone cam to be able to go up and down stairs, but even more than that, I wanted it to be able to move in vertical spaces, like if there are vaulted ceilings or if somebody's walking down the hallway directly at it. Instead, the way that the drone cam will work is you'll have to carry it around physically to set its predetermined paths, which means that it's not going to be able to move vertically in those ways, and that's really disappointing to me. Number 3, smart security. At this point, video doorbells are getting pretty good at telling the difference between a person and a package, and Alexa Guard can tell the difference between human footsteps and animal ones. I want the same logic to apply to the Ring Always Home Cam. If it can go and check on unusual sounds, it should also be able to distinguish between mundane situations, like my cat knocking over a book in the night, and more serious ones, like an intruder breaking in through the back door or window, and it should be able to notify me appropriately in each situation. Number 4, remote control. Remote control is a tough one because I want it for myself, but it concerns me from a privacy perspective. If I'm away from the house, I'd love to be able to take a quick lap virtually just to make sure that everything is as it should be, but hackers are already gaining access to smart home cameras on the reg, and honestly, letting them pilot a drone camera around my house sounds kind of like a nightmare scenario. Where I come down on it for now is I really don't want it to happen. Luckily, it seems Ring is not going to include that feature, and I think that that's the right choice. Number 5, robust privacy and security settings. This is easily my biggest concern given Ring's track record. I really want to see Ring's Always Home Cam use end-to-end video encryption by default. Now, Ring offers this feature with other video devices, but you have to opt into it. Now, what this encryption means is better security in general, but it also makes it harder for users to share their footage, which I think is actually really good, especially for a camera that's floating around your most intimate spaces. Honestly, I'd even throw in there that the Ring app shouldn't be able to share footage taken by the Always Home Cam. That app is designed for sharing clips of mostly public or fully public spaces like your front stoop or the sidewalk in front of your house. I don't think that we should be normalizing sharing footage from inside our houses, and accidental shares could really lead to bad situations. I'm still on the fence about the Ring Always Home Cam. I can see the appeal, but it also feels like an extension of Ring's habit of pushing the privacy envelope in the wrong direction. But with the right security and other features, I don't know, maybe I could still be sold on it. We'll see. But we won't know how the Always Home Cam shapes up until at least the second half of this year because Ring hasn't announced an official release date yet. Based on their other release dates in the past, I wouldn't hold my breath for anything before the fall. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you think I missed any major features, comment below and let me know what they are.
Here's the real question. Do you think your kids are going to A, love this, or B, be terrified of it?
Oh, I think that they'll probably get that baseball bat and try to knock it out of the air. I think that's 100% gonna happen.
Or even an adult house guest.
Yeah.
Right?